Welcome back to OD5. Back at the Intercostal today. Going to be working with some night crawlers today, no less. Yes, this is salt water. But the other day I was actually at the pier fishing with little artificial chartreuse shrimp, like what you see I have a little piece of left on here. Fish bites, if you've heard of that. But I also had squid and I had shrimp going. And believe it or not, night crawlers outfished all of them. For whatever reason, the whiting, and I was catching some gray trout, a lot of those. And the night crawlers, that's what they wanted. They pecked at the shrimp, they pecked at the squid, they pecked at the artificial chartreuse shrimp. But when I put the night crawlers on there, they were very decisive and went after it. So we're gonna give that a try here today at the Intercostal as our first bait. So let's see what we do. Current today too is still moving at a pretty good clip, so I'm gonna have to be careful not to stay hung up. So hopefully I don't get hung too much today and lose too much tackle. But you know, that's sometimes, you know, you make those sacrifices for, you know, a spot like this. You know, like I said last time I was fishing here at the Intercostal, I remember a week, I think it was in June time frame, and I was out here fishing, and I had my cast net going. There was live mullet coming through here, and I was casting, you know, my cast net over the schools of live mullet that were coming through, and catching them, and then of course using them as my bait, casting right out into the channel, and man, there's a hit. Not huge, but we got on the board. Again, there's that night crawler. You can see all kinds of little seaweed here as well, coming through. And someone posed the question to me, if this was the same kind of seaweed that you might find in a Trader Joe's or, you know, one of those places that you could eat. And my response was, I've never seen anybody eat it, you know, like straight off the line like this. So I'm gonna guess that it's not. And that if it is, some kind of way it's processed before you eat it like that. But if you know the answer to that question, if you know about this seaweed and whether it's edible, please do comment. Hit me down in that comment box and educate me. Not bad. First cast, one fish. I mean, he's not big enough, but you know, when you go fishing, you know, that's what you like to do. You like to catch fish. So we're gonna let him go back. He's still holding on to my bait. I'm gonna pop his cheeks there, get my bait out, and let him go back about his business. See if we can do that again, a lot bigger this time. OD5. Remember, when you cast, especially when there's current like this, you want to cast that like an angle in the same direction that the current is going. This being a rocky bottom, I found that to be a successful way to stay, well, to keep from getting hung as much. Like I said, with a spot like this, you're going to get hung on occasion. So, you know, make sure you got your tackle box stocked up, you know, with extra hooks and weights, and, you know, do as simple a leader as you can do, you know, so that you're not making it all extra fancy. And if you're looking at me saying, is that rain hitting him? You'd be right. I am fishing in the rain. Today is Good Friday, so I am taking it in and being thankful for my Lord and Savior, and took the day off as a holiday, and fishing. That's peace. That's one of the things I really feel like God gave me to calm my soul, calm my spirit, and I love it. So yes, I am fishing in the rain.